There are a lot of crazy stories from Florida, but I think my experience has to be considered one of the weirdest. It took place 2 years ago on a woody trail in Lee County, and I swear it's 100% true. My girlfriend and I were driving home one night, and at one point or other must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. We were coming home from a weekend break, and were taking an unfamiliar route back. It was dark, and our GPS wasn't working right on the country roads. We were both getting pretty frustrated when, by chance, we saw another car parked up ahead of us in the distance. All the doors of the vehicle opened, and 4 figures stepped out. Perfect, we thought. Maybe they can help us. I rolled down the driver's side window and slowly drove up to where they were. I called out to them, asking for directions. We must have only been about 20 feet away from them, and noticed that they were all standing with their backs to us. They were frozen still, completely motionless. "Hey, are you guys okay?" I asked. No response. I drove up right next to their car, and again, I asked, "Well, are you okay?" In total unison, they all turned their heads to look at me. And when I say their heads, I mean only their heads. Some of them twisted their heads so much they were on backwards. The rest of their bodies remained perfectly still. But the worst part was their faces. When I saw them, I swear I felt like I was going to faint. They were pale white and completely featureless. The one closest to our car started shaking its head, no. Its head was moving very fast and jerky, and only became faster and faster. They all turned their bodies to face us, and started slowly moving towards our car, their movements stiff and awkward. We didn't stick around to see any more. My girlfriend yelled, "Drive!" and believe me, I did. I looked back as we drove off, and they were all standing still again, except for the one that kept shaking its head real fast. Had I been the only one to have experienced this, I would have thought I was going crazy. Hell, everyone I've told has called me nuts. But my girlfriend can back me up, and neither of us will ever forget what we saw in those woods that night. Is there anyone else out there that's encountered something similar? We can't be the only ones.